Hello kids, this is Shubha Mangalam. This is Hemalata at Little Scholar High School taking up class 10th biology, chapter 1 nutrition, food supplying system. And we are on page number 4. In our previous class we have discussed about the nutrition, that is nothing but the process of and obtaining the food, and food is required for the growth of the body, to repair the worn out cells, and for the regulation of the body temperature. And we have seen about the different modes of acquiring food, that is autotrophic mode of nutrition, heterotrophic mode of nutrition, and we have seen what is photosynthesis and the equation related to photosynthesis. Then we have seen about an experiment wherein we have to test the presence of starch. Now as per the process of photosynthesis, we know that photosynthesis is a process which taking place in the plants using carbon dioxide, water, sunlight and chlorophyll. Now these are the factors, or these are the minerals which play an important role for the plant to undergo the photosynthesis. Now we shall go one by one in detail. Now water and photosynthesis. Now see children, one thing let us make clear, that many experiments were going on and on to find out the process of photosynthesis, but none of the scientists had no clear idea about the photosynthesis. Only after working for some hundreds of years they came to the conclusion of photosynthesis and exactly how the process is taking place. So here in that process, one of the experiment conducted by von Helmont was, which I have studied in class 7, that he has planted a Wilmot plant wherein he has measured the mass of the plant before potting it, and he has measured the mass of the soil also. And now then when he planted that one in the pot, he started watering it regularly. Then after certain time or certain years, what happened is he could see that there is a great increase in the mass of the plant. And then he measured the mass of the plant and he also measured the mass of the soil, but there is no much difference in the mass of the soil, but wherein there is a great increase in the mass of the plant. And through this he came to a idea, or he hypothesized that yes, the water is one of the essential factor which is helping in the process of photosynthesis. Okay children, now let us move on to the air and photosynthesis. Even Joseph Priestley was conducting a series of experiments to find out actually what is the role of air in the photosynthesis. And in the year 1770, he has started conducting the experiments, and the oxygen was discovered by him in the year 1774, but the name oxygen was coined by Lavoisier, okay, in the year 1775. Now to find out the role of oxygen, or to find out the role of air in the photosynthesis, he has conducted an experiment for which he has used a bell jar. Okay, he has used a bell jar, and in that bell jar he inserted, or he kept one candle which was glowing. Now the candle was burning, or the candle was glowing for a certain period of time, but after some time the candle stopped glowing, or it got extinguished. Okay children, then what he has done is he kept one mouse in the bell jar, and even that was very much active for a certain time, but after certain time even the animal got suffocating and it was very uneasy. Then in the third step what he has done is he has kept a mint plant wherein he also kept the candle and the mouse, and he lit the candle from outside. Now at this stage he could observe that after keeping the mint plant and after lighting the candle, and the mouse was very much active, he could observe that the candle was glowing on continuously, and at the same time the mouse was very much active. Okay, from this he could observe that, or he hypothesized that whatever the air which is removed by the mouse and the candle is restored by the plant. Okay children, let me repeat it again. Whatever the air which is removed by the candle and the mouse is replaced by the plant. That means he said that some gaseous exchange is taking place, and we know that the gaseous exchange takes place through stomata and some other tissues which are present on the stem and the root. So this is Priestley's experiment to show the role of air in the plant or in the process of photosynthesis. Now we shall move on to the next activity, which is present in your, which is given in your textbook on page number 5. And this experiment is to prove that carbon dioxide plays a major role in the process of photosynthesis. Now for this experiment to conduct, first a healthy potted plant is taken, and this potted plant is kept in a dark for 2 to 3 days. Okay, the healthy plant is taken and it is kept in a dark for 2 to 3 days. This is done to remove the starch, whatever the starch which is present in the plant that can be utilized by the plant. Then what happened, one of the leaf of the plant is taken and half of the leaf is inserted into the wide mouthed bottle, and which is a transparent bottle, and the leaf was inserted into the bottle using a split cork. And before inserting the leaf into the bottle, pellets of potassium hydroxide were kept. The pellets of potassium hydroxide were kept, or some solution of same potassium hydroxide was kept, and after that the leaf was inserted into the bottle. Now this entire setup is kept in the sunlight and it is left for 2 to 3 hours. Then after that, the next step of experiment is, now this leaf which was taken for the process of experiment was tested for the presence of starch. In our previous class we have seen that the leaf is taken in a methylated spirit and it is after water bath, then it is tested with tincture iodine or betadine solution. Now the same procedure is followed here also with this experimental leaf. Okay, now for this what happened is, the part of the leaf which is outside the bottle, the part of the leaf which is outside the bottle has turned to blue black, but the part of the leaf which is kept inside the bottle did not change at all. That means, from this what we can infer? We can infer that the part of the leaf which is outside is provided with sunlight, it is provided with water, okay, and it is provided with the air, that is, from the air it is utilizing carbon dioxide. But the same part of the leaf which is inside the bottle is also supplied with water, because it is an attached leaf only, and it is also using the solar energy because it is a transparent glass. But it is not able to use the air, whatever the air which is present in the bottle, the pellets of potassium hydroxide has absorbed the carbon dioxide from the air. That means there is no availability of carbon dioxide, hence it could not undergo the process of photosynthesis. Now the question can be, what is the use of potassium hydroxide in this particular experiment? It absorbs carbon dioxide. So this is the test to be conducted to prove that carbon dioxide is necessary for the process of photosynthesis. And in the exam they can ask, write the experiment related to, or to prove that carbon dioxide is necessary for photosynthesis, or write moles half leaf experiment. Both means the same. The answer remains the same. Either it is carbon dioxide necessary for photosynthesis or moles half leaf experiment, it remains the same. Understood, children? So this is about today's class. In next class we shall move little further. Until then, thank you.